Welcome back for some more U.S. history. This is Era to the American Revolution. Change is coming to the colonies. So remember, we will explore how money and unfair laws influenced the colonies to fight for their independence from England in this chapter. Today what we're going to do, we're going to interpret the grievances in the Declaration of Independence. Why is this important? Well, colonial leaders met to discuss the end of allegiance to England. How you will do this? You will write your own breakup letter to the King of England using words from the word wall so far this year. So a few new words. Tyrant. We mentioned this the other day. This is a ruler who abuses their power. And King George III is definitely being a tyrant at this time in history. And the word grievance is another word for complaint. So we're going to be using both of these words today. Let's move on to page 31 in your virtual notebook. The Declaration of Independence is the greatest breakup letter in history. The main writer of the Declaration of Independence was Thomas Jefferson. I'm going to highlight his name because this is the first time he kind of comes into our history as a big VIP. He completed it on July 4th, 1776. Like all letters, the Declaration is written in sections. Below are the sections of the letter. So just like if you were writing a letter, you would have dear whoever, and then you would explain, and then at the end you'd say sincerely, we have a closing. So the preamble is the introduction, which explains why colonists want a revolution. The Declaration of Natural Rights lists human rights that the colonists want to ensure, they want to protect. Next are the list of grievances against the king. These are all of the complaints they have against King George III. And the Resolution of Independence last officially states that they are independent as a nation. So I want you to answer this question based on the above passage. Why do we celebrate Independence Day on the 4th of July? All right, let's move on. From the Declaration of Natural Rights. In the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson explained that the government should protect citizens. He stated that humans are born with natural rights that cannot be taken away, which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These are called unalienable rights because people are born with them. Very important. The idea that government should protect these rights. So here you're going to double click and write, what are the unalienable rights that we have? All right, grievances in the Declaration of Independence. These are actually connected to the acts and laws that we've been discussing this week. So for example, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, which one of these down below matches this complaint? For example, number one, demercantilism. Remember, he controlled their trade and didn't let them trade with anybody else. So here you would type as in dog. We're going to go 2 through 5, and then we'll discuss. And now it's your time to shine, all right? Now you're going to write your own breakup letter to the King of England using vocabulary from the word wall in the virtual classroom. We're going to post it for you, but you can find it yourself here. I'm going to present so you can see it nice and big. We have lots of words that we've talked about this year, okay? But some of the big ones from this era start here: revolution, tyrant, grievance, boycott. But you can also go back and use words like colony, persecution, democracy. All of these words would be great in your breakup letter to the king. Good luck. We can't wait to see how good of a breaker-upper you are. Don't forget at the bottom, you should put sincerely and your name, okay? So have fun breaking up with the King of England. We will see you tomorrow.